During the Russo-Japanese War, 1904 to 1905, Britain played a crucial yet often understated role in the conflict, primarily as a neutral power but also as a diplomatic and military influence in East Asia. The war, fought between the Russian Empire and Japan, arose from competing imperial interests in Manchuria and Korea. Britain's involvement was shaped by its strategic interests, particularly in maintaining balance in Asia and preserving its imperial and naval interests. Britain's neutral stance. At the onset of the Russo-Japanese War, Britain declared neutrality. However, the strategic and political circumstances of the time meant that Britain was closely monitoring the situation. Japan's rise as a military power in East Asia was seen with both caution and interest by Britain, particularly as it could challenge Russian expansion in the region, which had the potential to disrupt the balance of power. 1. Naval interests. Britain, being a dominant naval power, was concerned about the naval balance in the Pacific. Russia's growing influence in the region was a threat to British maritime dominance. As such, Britain indirectly supported Japan by ensuring Russia's expansion was curtailed, particularly in areas close to British colonies, such as India and China. 2. The Anglo-Japanese Alliance. A crucial factor in Britain's stance during the war was the Anglo-Japanese Alliance, signed in 1902. This agreement was aimed at containing Russian expansion in Asia and ensuring peace in the region. While Britain did not directly participate in the war, the alliance meant that Britain had a vested interest in seeing Japan succeed, as the defeat of Russia aligned with British geopolitical goals in Asia. 3. Diplomatic role. Britain's role during the war was largely diplomatic. Britain provided diplomatic support to Japan, recognizing its right to defend its interests in Manchuria and Korea against Russian encroachment. The British government also refrained from supporting Russia, thus preventing Russia from seeking assistance from Britain's colonial holdings in Asia. Impact on Britain's position in Asia. The British government closely monitored the war's outcome, recognizing that Japan's victory could shift the balance of power in the region. The Treaty of Portsmouth, 1905, which ended the war, saw Russia cede significant territories to Japan, including Port Arthur and Korea, significantly weakening Russian influence in East Asia. 1. Strategic shifts. Japan's success in defeating Russia raised its profile as a major military power in Asia, and Britain, while not directly involved in the conflict, recognized the importance of fostering good relations with Japan. This led to stronger ties between the two nations in the years following the war, especially in counterbalancing potential threats from Germany and Russia. 2. Long-term implications. The war and Britain's neutral stance ultimately reinforced the importance of alliances in maintaining regional stability. The outcome of the Russo-Japanese War also set the stage for Japan's continued rise as an imperial power in the early 20th century, which would later influence British policies in Asia during the following decades. Conclusion. While Britain did not participate directly in the Russo-Japanese War, its involvement was key in shaping the strategic landscape of East Asia. Through diplomacy and the Anglo-Japanese Alliance, Britain played a significant role in supporting Japan's rise as a regional power while curbing Russian expansionism. The war had lasting implications on Britain's imperial interests in Asia, highlighting the complex geopolitical maneuvering of the early 20th century.